What is good, Cardano fam, Ada gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today. Binance, George praising SNEK, and more. So hit that subscribe, hit that like. Binance announces their sponsorship of Cardano Summit in Dubai. Yes, today, Binance made the announcement. Be sure to visit the Binance booth in the main Cardano Summit arena for a chance to win exciting prizes, including Binance swag and tickets to Binance Blockchain Week. See you there. It's coming up soon, guys. Really exciting time for Cardano. And speaking of Binance, Cardano's advanced lending protocol, Liquid, applies to Binance to get LQ listed. And they made an excellent reply also to their original post. The Liquid DAO Association has been established in Switzerland Q3 2022 to provide legal clarity that guarantees rights of all LQ holders and allows the DAO to enter contractual agreements with third parties. I think because of Binance leading the way with compliance, maturity, Cardano, decentralized compliance, it seems like a lot of similar projects are having multiple conversations together. So I think that Richard Teng, the Binance CEO, with Frederick, the Cardano Foundation CEO, and also Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, all these projects have a lot of common interest around compliance. So I'm really interested to see more Cardano native tokens listed on Binance, SNEK, and many more. Really exciting times. Speaking of Binance, not sure if I covered this yesterday, but the Cardano Popular Launchpad, which is also multi-chain, recently reapplied to Binance to get NMKR listed. Fantastic. George. We're all George. I know some people don't like George. They like George. At the end of the day, he's popular. People watch him. And he gave some praise to SNEK. George Cryptos R Us says some meme coins can be good, like SNEK and others, created by developers that want to better the chain and communities. So it looks like he's a big fan of SNEK. And shout out to the SNEK community for bringing this to my attention. And it looks like at the end of the day, he sees a good product market fit. And let's take that dub. Let's take that W. It's great that he's mentioning this. And this was very recent, just a couple of days ago. So thank you, George, for seeing the power and the product market fit of SNEK. Now, yesterday we talked about the announcement by WanChain, right? Integrating Solana and Phantom Wallet, and also around the corner USDC bridge direct between Cardano and Solana, Solana on Cardano, ADA on Solana, and so forth. And to expand on this, and I'll show you why we're talking about this again, is that this allows an opportunity for closer checkpoints. If someone has, let's say, USDC in a Phantom wallet, they can bridge it to multiple blockchains and then send it to Cardano. But soon we'll be getting direct bridge. So we pretty much have a stopgap right now to introduce more capital, more users. If someone has a Phantom wallet, I have a Phantom wallet, then I can use this and send over some funds over to Cardano. So in the current state, you'd have to send USDC to something like BNB chain and then BNB chain to Cardano, but soon we're going to get direct. And this is great because Cardano Yoda says, did you know that WanChain uses Cardano's Ouroboros proof of stake? I also know that Polkadot utilizes Ouroboros. Ethereum wants to copy liquid staking and Vitalik likes UTXO. Are you aware of any other blockchains inspired by Cardano? And taking a screenshot here, and we can see at the very bottom, developed by world-class researchers and academics, is a continuation of Cardano's Ouroboros. So coincidence? I think not. Really nice to see that it's a continuation of Cardano's Ouroboros. It's a prominent Cardano bridge. We see the need for stuff like USDC, and this is a step in the right direction, I think. Give people the options. Let them do what they want to do, right? We shouldn't be trying to centralize their options. Let the consumers decide and create what's popular. Speaking of bridge, guys, Ethereum, right? Rosen Bridge continues to tease the progress, and we're just on the cusp. Soon we should be seeing testing, UI stuff, and then lo and behold, EVM integration, which will be fantastic. Rosen's already doing great stuff with Ergo, Bitcoin, and whatnot. So it's going to be fantastic to see another method that people can bridge over funds, EVM, straight into Cardano. I like this. As much as bridges get slammed, I think these are good bridges. Rosen Bridge, WanChain, and there's always going to be a need for it. Dedium, just a few days away from staking. Here's what you can expect from staking V1. Fully locked and partially locked options up to 15% APR, airdrops from a share of the ADA we earn every harvesting period, and a supply shock. And lest we forget, they teased a partner, a big partner. We don't know who it's going to be, but we should be seeing a partnership announcement sometime soon with a big project. Sunday Labs, so Sunday Swap is continuing to work on interesting stuff. Gummy worm around the corner, the L2. Preview of the new portfolio dashboard being designed. And I gotta say, as a UX designer myself, the UI looks clean. It looks slick. I always enjoy dark modes, so it looks good in my eyes. Finally, speaking of looking good, Cerberus is looking real nice. We've always liked squares better anyways. Now, Cerberus, we know they're leading the way when it comes to making the space more seifu with Siren, the ZAC XBT in your pocket, and also what they're going to be doing with partner chain. So I really like this. I think it's great. More projects should be trying to go gold, you know, even especially ones like IOG and many others. I think it'd look better for perceived security, and perception is a lot better. So it's a nice look. Kudos to Cerberus. You guys deserve it. Y'all are working real hard. And let's talk about news, because really right now everyone's excited for, in 3 days, the Tech Forum Argentina, where Charles Hoskinson will be speaking alongside and meeting with the president of Argentina. We know that Argentina leads with crypto inflows in the entire Latin America region, above Brazil, Mexico, El Salvador, with over $91 billion from July of 2023 to June of 2024. You know, so at the end of the day, we can see that the Chads are making great progress together and a lot of common interests. So I think the price is not going to reflect that yet. I think people are still kind of like on the fence. We know that Bitcoin global search is still low. Bitcoin dominance is still high. And that crazy alt season is around the corner, in my opinion. I think we will surpass our previous all-time high. I think that we'll just blast through $3. Lest we forget, we didn't even have smart contracts when we went and ballooned past $3, doing a 100x in the last bull market. Now, with all the dApp development, with the growing network effect, with the increase in community, with blue chip meme coins that get attention from George, like SNEK, I think that we are ready to just balloon past. And we have our strong narrative. What is our narrative? What is our story? Our narrative, our story is the safe and secure chain, the decentralized chain. And this is perfect. Why? Because Binance, just like Richard said in a previous interview, they were doing quick adoption in the beginning. And big respect to CZ. I really like CZ. But now with Richard, the new direction, it's compliance, it's regulation, it's clarity. It's making sure that they're doing everything the right way, which aligns with Ripple against the SEC, Brad Garlinghouse anticipating a Cardano ETF, IOG joining as final founding members in the DREC Alliance alongside Ripple and XRPL Labs and many others. So it's evident that compliance is part of the leading narrative, and Cardano's right at the helm with the Titans. We are the safe and secure decentralized chain that everyone can build on. And then when it comes to things like Midnight, even better, because then we can get businesses that advantage. They can progressively reveal certain things. So I think we are ready to lift off, guys. It's just a matter of time. I think minimum it's going to be Q1, Q2 of 2025. I could be wrong, could be a little bit later, but I think an absolute minimum is Q1 of 2025 and onwards. What price? I think like $5 to $7, give or take. I don't want to go crazy and say double digits, but again, I'm very surprised to see people like George Cryptos Are Us just give kudos to SNEK. And so think what you will, but at the end of the day, guys, like the mind share, right? What people are watching, people still watch these channels, and George has been around for a long time. So let's always celebrate, right? For every one thing we complain about, there's 100 things we can celebrate. And I think Cardano is ready for liftoff. So let me know what you guys think regarding George praising SNEK, but also Binance announcing their sponsorship of Cardano Summit. Richard Tang, the CEO, will be speaking there alongside Cardano Foundation CEO. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. Let me see some price predictions in the chat. Let me know what are your price predictions, realistic price predictions, you know, generally speaking, realistic. And I will see you guys in the next Angry Crypto Show.